welcome to this instructional video for how to build a combat robot with our friend Mr. Bradley White. Say hello, Mr. Bradley White. Yes, there you are. Now, how do we start to build our combat robot? Yes, I know you're very eager, Mr. Bradley White, but this is where we begin, in the kitchen. Now, we have a selection of ingredients, which Mr. Bradley White will show you now. We have all the essential ingredients to start building your robot, including the gas lamp, the cottage cheese, and the white wine. What's the first thing we do, Mr. Bradley White? Yes, that's right. We throw it all into the mixing bowl, starting with the gas lamp. That's right, Mr. Bradley White, that's the one. Well done. Stir it in nice and thoroughly. Next up, what do we add? Oh, yes. Yes, the coriander. Yes, give it a smell, make sure it's the right stuff. Don't get it too far up your nose, Mr. Bradley White. Now, let's throw that in too. Mix in together thoroughly. What's next, Mr. Bradley White? That's a sponge. No, Mr. Bradley White, that's not how you use a sponge. In it goes. Yes, there you go, and you mix it in thoroughly once more. Isn't that just fantastic, Mr. Bradley? Oh yes, don't forget the cottage cheese and the white wine. That's essential ingredients for making our combat robot. Throw in the pinch of salt and the Canon. Well done, Mr. Bradley White. What's next? That's right, Mr. Bradley White. The essential ingredient. That thing. Now throw it in and let's begin the mixing. Yes, Mr. Bradley White, make sure it's all mixed together well. One last ingredient. What is it? The Marmite, Mr. Bradley White. Well done. Let's put that in too. Once you've added all the ingredients, remember to mix together until it becomes a fine paste. What are we missing, Mr. Bradley White? Ah, yes, you have to stir down the mix thoroughly. Stir it down good, Mr. Bradley White. Once all that's completed, you have your completed apple. This will keep you highly nutritious throughout making your combat robots. Let's head to the shed, Mr. Bradley White. Here we are, the wonderful shed, where we have all our essential ingredients for actually building the combat robot of your choosing. And this is our trusty hammer. This is all you will need. What do we do with this trusty hammer? Well, we hammered this paintbrush, obviously, to get ready for painting. Well done, Mr. Bradley White. Remember to electrocute that paintbrush. Not yourself, Mr. Bradley White. That's not how you use them. That's better. Yes, Mr. Bradley White. Well done. Now to drink. Remember to keep it properly hydrated whilst building your combat robot. Once that's done, saw your paintbrush in half. What's that, Mr. Bradley White? You finished? Let's have a look then. Oh, Mr. Bradley White, that's all wrong. You're gonna have to get rid of that, Mr. Bradley White, and start over. Yeah, I'm sorry, my old boy. Right, let's start again. Get your paintbrush and hammer it accordingly. Ah, that's better, Mr. Bradley White. That paintbrush sure came in handy. What's next? Ah, the most important part of all. The paint spray. Spray all essential items until they come up nice and polished. Mr. Bradley White has now finished his robot and will now display it for you. After you, Mr. Bradley White. Oh dear, Mr. Bradley White appears to have created a commoner. Oh, Mr. Bradley White, you could get it right sometime. Let's dispose of this one for now, though.